Never buy a property sight unseen like I did, because I was living overseas and I bought this property. And the house was okay, but this got this detached garage that's built back into a bank. And it was winter time this past December, and when I came and opened the garage door, I got a big surprise. You can see that wall, how much it's pushed in, and it opened up these seams. The guy obviously pointed the blocks. Tuck pointed the blocks when as the seams were opening up. This garage was built in 1960, so it's been a while. You see the problem, but this wall I've fixed. I've dug out around it, and this wall I've fixed. So I'm on my last one now. You can see where I had to take the mortar out of the seams, and then when I pushed it back where it belongs, and the seams are kind of more normal width now. What I did was in a few places I filled the columns, I filled the blocks 2 holes each time. Like I cut this out, and then which is the other one? Oh yeah, and then I cut the end out of this block. So I filled up this one, I filled up this one, and I filled up this one. And I did the same thing here. I cut out this block. I broke with the machine when I pushed it back, so I just took it out, filled these 2 columns, and just put the face of a block here. I cut a block in half and put the face of it there, and it filled it. It's full of cement behind it, so it's not going anywhere. This is the last wall I have to do. You can see how this ceiling is propped up. There's a room above here, you know. And this is a nice garage, built in 1960, but look at the lumber. And the floor and the roof sheathing is all made out of 1x10s. See the roof sheathing? That will cost you a fortune now. It's a really nice room. I'll make a wood shop or something out of it. And get me a wood stove in here. That broken block, I'll take half of it out and then put the stovepipe through the wall. So that'll be a quick fix for that one. But yeah, this wall here still has to be pushed back, and I haven't finished digging out. And I'll show you how I dug it. It's with that machine right there. And see, I'm about halfway done with this one. There's a little bit of shovel work to do with it, but here, I got a way I can get up this bank. And show you a little more. I had to climb the bank with the machine too. That's kind of cool. But you see, this one's a little harder because this is my property line here where that bush is. So I want to keep it off the neighbors. So I can't really use the machine to move the dirt after I dig it out. So I have to do that with a wheelbarrow. So I've done probably about 50 wheelbarrow loads so far. And here's where I'm putting the dirt for the wheelbarrow load. After I get it here, you know, this is my property. I can set the machine there like I've been doing and transfer the dirt to that mountainside. There's a whole lot of dirt I put there so far, just using that machine and just leapfrogging the piles of dirt, you know. I made a mess of the backyard, but I'll straighten that out. But here you can see what I've dug. It's 7 feet down. And I've never operated a backhoe before, so it's kind of a learning experience, you know. So here I started digging in the middle, and then I came this way, and then I went that way. But what I learned was I wasn't going down deep enough, so I had about 2 foot of shovel work, pick and shovel work to do. But I just throw the dirt over here at the end and scoop it out with the machine. But there's machine. It's what's it called, a Jansen MV300 or something like that. Works great. I've seen it on. I've started digging this out by hand, and then when I seen that was going to be pretty much impossible, this thing popped up on Marketplace just up the road a little ways, and I said, "Whoa, I need that." Got it for $27.50, so I think I can get my money back out of it when I'm done. So it'll be a cheap way to fix my garage. You can see a big pod there. I'll do something creative with it, make it like a plateau or something out of it. But I'll show you over here. I had all the dirt that came out of this trench was piled up there in the yard, you know. But I moved it. Like I said, I leapfrogged it. I got a little bit of cleanup to do right here, but since that was the front yard, I hurried up and got that out of there, and then moved it like to here, and then from here I moved it to here, and then from there over to there, and from there to there, and you know, just leapfrog. This takes some time, but it's not hard, you know. I mean, if I started out with a pick and shovel and a wheelbarrow, and I kind of hurt my back, and so I had to quit for like 2 weeks. And then, you know, everything got healthy again and went back at it. But there's the room up above. And, you know, before it just had a couple steps there. Now I have to build a little bridge or something. I'm not going to put, if I put all the dirt back, it'll do the same thing. But I'm going to make the walls stronger than they were and only put about 3 or 4 feet, just about 3 feet of dirt back, and then just shape this bank the way the front is, you know, so it just kind of goes like a U shape, like a horseshoe around here with the same contour. And that's my plan.